Hi everybody, I'm H. Brown. This is the H. Brown Hour. We're coming to you from San Francisco, California in the beautiful, lovely Tenderloin. My guest tonight is Jim Meko. Jim is on the Entertainment Commission in the city. He is on the SOMA, which is South of Market Task Force. He has been working with that group there for 5 years or more, something like that. A citizens group that came in and looked, a real genuine grassroots citizens group that came in and looked at everything from what businesses should be there, which way the bus line should run, what the height limitations should be, how you arrange the various entertainment venues and the like. Very complex stuff. Jim, welcome to the show. And start it off any way you want. Are you running for anything now? I want to tell you this. I have 3 people that I'm backing for supervisor in this district we're sitting in. This is District 6 in San Francisco. And Jim Meko, Mark Solomon, and Joe Lynch. And that's 2 years out, almost 3 years out. But the San Francisco Bay Guardian has already endorsed a candidate, so I'm going to get that out there now. If we're still alive and there's still a District 6, Jim, is there a possibility you'll run?
There's a possibility. You know, Rob Black is back.
All right.
What, 2 years ago or
so? Yeah.
He has moved from Treasure Island over to South Beach and is finally active in the community, which is more than you can say for what he was before he ran for supervisor. But he's involved with a South Beach neighborhood group that's been formed, and I guess they're working on pee and poo and poor people all over again. I don't know how they can talk about that for the next 2 years and keep people interested, but nasty campaign, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. All of the campaigns that Daley has run have been, that Daley has been involved in have been nasty. Daley's not a nasty campaigner. Daley is a fighter who has people on the ground that support him. I'm one of them. I've done a lot of hours for Daley, but you know what? I didn't do anything for Daley. He did it for me. He's in there. He's fighting for this district, which is run down. He fights for the poor. He's fantastic. I know it sounds like bullshit, but it's not. He really and truly is. We're going to need another supervisor that knows what the hell is going on. The mayor's office is an extension. Gavin himself is an extension of downtown power interest. And their interest here is to control all development, control everything within the district, and mostly to get a majority on the Board of Supervisors. We pretty much have had almost unlimited development for the last 15 years or something. The new board didn't really slow it down that much. Gentrification has gone forward. Can you talk about it, Jim?
15 years. South of Market has added 7,500 more units of housing. That's more than a quarter of all of the new housing that's been built in San Francisco, just in the last 15 years.
Why they want to go there? What was there? Is this renovated housing?
No, these are new units of housing. The live-work boom and the luxury housing that's going on over in the eastern part of South of Market. 7,500 units of housing. And Spur talks about South of Market being the opportunity site for even more housing. They want to raise the height limits to 85 feet or even more. In fact, in the East Soma zoning, this is really interesting if you want to follow community planning stuff. Yeah, the planning department has been doing East Soma for almost 8 years now. They had a plan all ready to roll out, and all of a sudden, a month ago, the mayor's office kind of brought everything to a screeching halt, and they've pulled a quarter of the plan area out because it's not grand enough. Because Spur said these 85-foot heights aren't good enough. We would like to see on 4th Street 300-foot towers marching all the way from Trans Bay down to the Caltrain station.
Who fills these towers?
In East Soma, it's very clear. Very few people actually live there. These are pied-à-terres, third homes.
$1 million pied-à-terres.
We're becoming the Aspen of the West Coast.
Of the world.
Yeah.
Of the world. That's what I've always said. You can sell San Francisco to anybody in the world. There are enough people who have enough money around the world who want to come to San Francisco to make the housing market here essentially almost immune from dips. I mean, our our rents here have gone up 14% in the last year. Everybody else's are diving. The sales of housing is down, but the price of the housing, the average prices are going up.
Get this. I mean, I love to speed on this because we were at the Planning Commission last night presenting a thing on the existing conditions of housing. The median income of homeowners in Southland Market doubled in these 15 years. Doubled. Can you imagine trying to keep up, trying to hold on?
How many people haven't held on down there? Did we lose a lot of people, or did we just lose, not just, but did we lose industrial buildings?
Yeah, you're talking about displacement. In terms of direct displacement, no. You know, the live works went in parking lots and they displaced more industrial kinds of concerns. It's very hard to demolish existing housing. But indirect displacement and the displacement that you get when you condo convert buildings or you go TICs, it's really hard to quantify that. But obviously it's happening. SOMA is really critically important to the Filipino community, and their numbers are just taking a nosedive.
But let me get a specific issue that's in your backyard here that you've caught hot water about before. It's the what's the name of the saloon? The back door or
The hole in the wall.
The hole in the wall. The hole in the wall.
I was one of their original customers from day one.
And so is Mark Solomon, my buddy Mark Solomon, and everybody wants the hole in the wall to survive. Trust me, they do. But they tried to give you the bums rush out of the Entertainment Commission. I thought that was funny, and the support that you got from across the city was absolutely unbelievable.
It was pretty cool.
If you can go into the Rules Committee on that day, just go into Jim Meko, San Francisco Board of Supervisors Rules Committee, and just click it, and Entertainment Commission or whatever, and you'll come up with it. And it's a fascinating cross-section. You got the best cross-section of defense, I think, of anybody I've ever seen. Because most of the people on that commission, on that committee that day, Amiano was going to vote you out.
Oh, I know.
They were all ready to vote you out.
Well, it was the late night coalition. They resent the fact that I'm not a card-carrying member of the late night group. I am an advocate for entertainment, and if you wanted to line up the industry, they'd all be lined up behind me because I've been their friend for many years. You know, we fought with Gavin Newsom over that nighttime entertainment thing he wanted to do back in the 90s, and we defeated it by making friends with the entertainment industry, by bringing them to the table and assuring them that they would always have a seat at the table with the neighborhood.
But they didn't want the neighborhood at the table. What they did, it was fascinating. They came in with this guy, and they had already lined it up behind the scenes to throw Jim out and replace Jim with this guy. Now, I forget the guy's name, it doesn't matter. But the fact of the matter is, Jim is a neighborhood activist, if there ever was one. And this guy was a business owner, was another entertainment guy. And the name of the seat, this is one of those commissions where they actually say that you should have a wide range of people and representative in the committee. The seat was the neighborhood representative. And when the board saw that, Jim was renominated and passed unanimously with ease. Tell us...
I'm vice president of the commission for the 3rd year.
Way to go.
The way they thought this works is that you have to create an enemy. And I guess I'm a good target to be an enemy.
Because you might run for supervisor, you think?
It was mentioned.
I think they think that far ahead.
It's probably mentioned, but
You've already got an opponent, Deborah Walker. She was on my show the other night.
Deborah and I are not opponents. Deborah and I are friends.
Well, if you run against her, let's say, what do you call it? A fellow candidate? I don't know. We always had love-ins at the. I've run 3 times, and I ran in 6 with Daly and the Thundering Herd of 17-18.
Oh, the class of 2000.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
You know, that's the last bunch of candidates that are still out here doing things.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
5. Mark Ramey's still doing something because he won.
But I mean, talking about District 6 and that class of 2000.
Oh, that's
you had Mark Solomon, you had Hank Wilson, you, Joan Roughgarden, Chris Daly,
Denise Deanne.
yeah, right.
Denise Deanne.
It was.